With more, here's John Bork.
At Miami, he simply mashed it.
The real deal strikes again. This kid is amazing.
Burrell won the Golden Spikes Award as the nation's top amateur player, and later became the first overall pick in the draft. It was the Phillies' prize for a dreadful 68-win season.
Long drive, deep left, goodbye.
Unlike his close friend J.D. Drew, Pat Burrell signed quickly, and within 2 months, the organization was showcasing a fixture for the future.
Talent rules the day, and this is a player that we feel at some point, hopefully in the not-too-distant future, will be a middle-of-the-line of power bat for us.
At age 21, he fast-tracked his way through the minors. Clearwater to Reading, on to Scranton, all within 13 months. His bat was never in question, but his glove was. A third baseman in college, he moved to first in the minors, an experiment that came with mixed results. So he was also shown left field. But when first baseman Rico Brogna suffered a major wrist injury early in 2000, Pat moved back to first and up to the big show.
He gets his rookie initiation from Andy Ashby.
Burrell's major league debut came on May 24th against the Houston Astros.
Breaking ball, base hit, left field, Pat Burrell.
Down 7-0 in the 6th inning, Burrell's RBI single sparked 9 unanswered runs and a come-from-behind victory. And Pat, with his bat, wasn't going back.
Yeah.
Mom, dad, and sister.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Burrell led all rookies at the plate.
Oh, wow! Look at this!
But in the field, he found his flaws. 6 errors in 58 games. It was the last time he'd ever play first base again.
Burrell can't come up with it.
The ball jumped off Pat's bat in 2002. A contract year. 37 home runs, 116 RBI, and a .282 batting average. Big numbers that translated into big bucks. $50 million over the next 6 years.
I'm glad to be a part of this big puzzle that they've put together this offseason.
After a monster year and a mega payday, Burrell backers were everywhere. Babes, belles, even businessmen couldn't get enough of Philly's most famous playboy. But as his celebrity status skyrocketed, his batting average plummeted. The following season, Burrell hit just .209 and knocked in 64 runs, both career lows.
I got off to a bad start, and I couldn't get it back.
With some off-season help from hitting instructor Charlie Manuel, Burrell made some adjustments. But 2004 was still filled with frustration. An injured wrist landed the durable left fielder on the disabled list for the first and only time of his career. It's usually all or nothing for Pat the Bat.
There it goes. That's 3 in a row, and that is a long one.
Averages of 31 homers and 103 RBI per season. But it came at nearly a strikeout a game. His work with Mike Schmidt became a spring training ritual. And while he's never reached that superstar status, he's been consistent and keen. 8 straight 20-homer seasons, and among the league leaders in walks. Burrell's never been a threat on the base pass, but base runners beware.
The play, double play, what a great play by Pat Burrell.
Burrell was never an all-star, but the Mets would disagree.
Welcome to the Big Apple, Pat.
He's tortured New York for 42 home runs and 104 RBI, most against any opponent by far. Often the subject of trade rumors, Burrell never left. The slumps and the criticism, he always played through it. And while his postseason numbers were terrible, they were also timely.
And Burrell launches another one. This one's hit well. Braun is back, and goodbye, Pat Burrell. His second home run of the game.
And he's got a leadoff double and just missed a go-ahead home run leading off this 7th inning.
I don't think anybody in there understands the way the city and the people think more than I do. And, to be able to hand this over to them, it's as good as it gets.